What is going on, guys? I'm Blockchain Ben, and in today's video I do not have another project for you guys. Instead, what I have for you is an informational video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about what it actually means when I say please do your own research. I know you guys have heard that a million times in this space from YouTubers, promoters, really everybody says that in this space, do your own research. But what does that actually mean? So in today's video, we're going to be jumping into that. I'm going to be telling you guys how I do my own research, what I look for, some red flags, some of the tools I use as well to try and spot some of these projects that are not so good, and to also spot some of the gems that a lot of people will miss when they first launch, because that's how you do well in this space. You got to just stick with your guns, get into the good projects early, get into the safe ones early, and build connections. That is why I'm going to emphasize in this video today. Also, I'm doing a 50 BUSD giveaway in this video, so all you guys have to do is like this video, comment on this video, and jump over into my Telegram group and send the word chicken into there. Also, make sure that you guys put your YouTube username in that message so that I can go back into YouTube, check the comments, make sure that you guys followed all of the instructions for this giveaway. Now, we also did another 50 BUSD giveaway today. That is why I'm making this video, is because that video that we covered, we found out some information a little bit after that video came out that, they weren't, they had some secret rug code, they really weren't passing all these things, and it's very likely that they could rug. Now they haven't. They have the capabilities to in their previous project as well, and they have not done that yet, so maybe it was just something that they overlooked. But guys, I just wanted to play it on the safe side, so the video's unlisted. We're still going to be doing the giveaway, and we just rolled a 4 right here. So let's jump down here. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Congratulations, boosted CO6, you just won 50 BUSD. Congratulations. I'll send something into the Telegram group. You just gotta DM me your BSC address and I will send that 50 BUSD right over. Guys, make sure you join that 50 BUSD giveaway for today as well. Now, let's jump right into what it means to do your own research. Now, the most obvious way to do your own research is to look at the audit. If a project does not have an audit, it is very likely that it is a scam project, that they're just putting this up here just so that people will, get lucky, or they'll get lucky and people will deposit into here. They'll just be able to withdraw the funds, and that's it. It's over. Another thing to look for, another huge red flag, is any project that you go onto their website, it's having you put in all your information, sign up, stuff like that, and it doesn't have a smart contract there. That is what makes DeFi secure, is that it has smart contracts. It has these contracts that cannot be changed. They have immutable contracts, and you can see exactly what the code is. You can see the ins and outs and stuff like that. That is why the blockchain is very efficient with this. When you have a project that does not have a smart contract behind it, when you have one that does not show where the funds are being put, and you're just sending it to a random wallet and they're sending you the withdrawals back out, 99% of the time that is going to be a scam. That is what a lot of these high yield investment protocols do, and at any point they can just freeze withdrawals, disappear, and that's it. They took your funds, and that's the way that a lot of these things go. The one exception to that, however, is obviously StableFund. They updated their website and stuff like that. You have to put in a little bit of information to sign up, mostly just because they're going to go mainstream with this. They don't want people to be really confused when, they log into the app and it just says connect MetaMask and they have no idea what MetaMask is. They're making it more user-friendly, and on that one, obviously they have their contracts and stuff like that. So that is, not to dissuade anybody away from that, because that is by far my favorite project in this space right now. Now, also, I'm going to be talking about a couple of tools that I use to help spot some of these bad projects and to also help find some of these really good projects. So, the first one is going to be the GeorgeStamp audit. Now, this is my go-to audit system. All the projects that are by this audit doesn't mean that it's going to be, a killer project, doesn't mean it's going to be an amazing project, but if they get a good enough score, if they don't have any backdoors, if they have a decent team trust, then that means that at least the project is going to be safe. So, coming through here, there's a lot of projects that I've talked about here. A lot of these have been doing very well, and a lot of them have really connected me with some devs that are building some genuine projects. And that is another thing, is make sure you guys have some good connections in the space. I know it's a little bit difficult, but a lot of these developers are very friendly and very welcome to talking to you, whether you're just talking to them on Telegram, whether you're DMing them or anything like that. Just ask them questions about their projects, talk with them about it a little bit, and make sure that you guys know what you're investing in. That is another huge thing, is know exactly how these things work. The vast majority of stuff in DeFi is a Ponzi scheme. Now, I'm not saying that to FUD DeFi. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, only the people at the very top are going to make money or anything like that, because no. everybody has the opportunity to make money in this space. You just have to find an edge. When there's money coming in, money coming out, and no external sources of revenue, obviously there will be some winners and some losers, and every dollar that you win is going to be a dollar taken from somebody else. So what you have to do is you have to be either really early to a project, you have to have some sort of an edge, whether it's gaining referrals, whether it's being super early, whether it's having a whitelist spot, anything like that that gives you an edge over others is the way to win in DeFi. Unfortunately, not everybody can win in the vast majority of these projects. For everybody to win, there has to be external revenue. That is why I love some of these projects that are gaining external revenue, whether it's Stablefund, whether it's any of these other ones that are using, LP staking to bring in a little bit more tokens to help people, help the contract grow, and to stop a little bit of the Ponzi-nomics that are in this space. So let's talk about these audits really quickly. The one that I want to point out, and the one that really caught my attention here, is this ETH Snowball. Now, they just put out this audit today, and man, it did not pass. It did not pass very well at all. And that is what I like about this company. They're free audits, so they're not getting paid. You know that they're not going to be influenced by anybody paying them a bunch of money to just overlook backdoors or anything like that. So let's look at this a little bit. Obviously, they got a 33 overall score, so don't invest in this one, guys. They have a 50 on their backdoors. I saw that in their group chat, the GeorgeStamp group chat. They told them that, if they fix some things, they might, be able to update this a little bit, but it's not really looking good for this one right now. So let's come down here to the backdoors. This is really the one that matters the most, is the backdoors, because that is going to allow them to withdraw all the funds. Same thing with owner privileges. The less privileges that an owner has, the better. You don't want an owner having the ability to blacklist everybody, having the ability to take out as much funds as they want or transfer the ownership from one to the other and withdraw the funds that way. Now, there's, different functions that the owners can do. Obviously, not all owner privileges are going to be bad as long as they're capped and they have their own guidelines. So let's talk about these backdoors really quickly. It says that there's no backdoor methods that will withdraw funds to a non-investor wallet. However, there's a level system awarded by the owner that can lead to the owner allocating an unfair advantage. So that seems like it's through the referrals. A lot of the referrals would be going back to the owner through this way. Also, there's a blacklist functionality that could allow the owner to blacklist all investor wallets, and that is a huge red flag. When you have a function that can blacklist everybody's wallets, obviously except for the owner, it's not going to go well for everybody else. Now, talking about this a little bit more, let's go down to the owner privileges. This is something else that you really have to look at. And look at this. That is a whole bunch of privileges. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of these, but there are some of these that could really slow down this project and really give the owners of this project an unfair advantage to take all of the funds in this. Now, one other tool that I like to use a lot and that I talked about a little bit in my video today is this Moonarch app. Now, if you guys want to come over here, they show a lot of miners and stuff like that. Now, they're not guaranteed that all these miners are going to be good, not guaranteed that all these miners are going to be safe, but they also do a lot of research and look into the code on a lot of these miners as well, which I'm going to be showing in just a bit. And they show all of the different miners. They also have a little ROI dApps tool where they show a bunch of different, it looks like drip forks and stuff like that, ROI dApps over here too. So if you guys are struggling to find some good projects and stuff like that, maybe it's a little bit dry and such, you could always come over here and sort by age or whatever, and you can find some new projects. Obviously, they have this ETH Snowball right here, so I would not advise going into that one as it did not pass the GeorgeStamp, and if they're going to say that there's something wrong with that, there is something seriously wrong with that project. Another one right here is BSC Jungle. This was another one on the GeorgeStamp. I think I'll have a video out on this one soon. This one is a very solid project that I'm liking a lot. Now, also, if you guys are big into, shitcoin trading, if you guys like to flip some of these low market cap gems or anything like that, come over here to Moonarch, copy and paste the token address, jump into here with the contract address, and you'll be able to see exactly where the liquidity is, how the holders are, who's holding the majority of it, just see how much, the dev team has in there, and it gives you a good little estimate over whether, the project has the capabilities to rug or they will, take the funds from the token, which is pretty cool as well. Now, one other thing, let's jump over here into Telegram really quickly. I wanted to show you guys a group chat that I would really advise a lot of you guys joining. This is the Moonarch Miners group chat. I'll have these links in the description below for anybody who is looking to do their own research on these kinds of projects. And in this chat, they do a lot of different things. One, they obviously, talk about all the miners that are going up there and stuff like that, but they also have this function here. If you guys type #scams, it shows all of the miners that have rug code in them, which is really, really cool. It shows a bunch of these right here. That is how I found out about the one this morning. It shows that they are doing their due diligence, they're doing the research. These are the guys that are looking through the contract and finding out whether the funds can be withdrawn, which I love. Obviously, it is very difficult. There's a steep learning curve for looking through all of these contracts. I've started to try to do it, just try to understand and figure out exactly how all these rugs work, what to look for in the contracts and stuff like that. But for your average investor, for anybody who is new to this space, it is very daunting to look at hundreds and hundreds of lines of code and try to find one simple error that could take all of the funds. That is why I'm showing you guys these tools today. That is why I would like to show you guys what to look for to try to avoid getting scammed. Now, also, if you're seeing some of these big YouTubers, I know I'm not going to put out, call any names or anything like that. There are a lot of big YouTubers in this space, and I'm doing air quotes, but you guys can't see it when I do say big YouTubers, because a lot of the people in this space, they're buying their accounts, they're buying their views, buying their subscribers, and they are building, what seems to be a fake YouTube. And what they're doing is they are soliciting themselves to these different projects in exchange for different, promotional money and stuff like that. Once they get that money, the vast majority of those projects are going to be scams. And these are the big, YouTubers that, if you're new to this space, you're seeing these big YouTubers pop up and stuff like that, and these can dissuade a lot of people. That is why I also would advise that you guys follow some solid YouTubers in this space. If I had to give some recommendations, DeFi Dude, Crypto Craig, you got, you have Zamba Cashflow, Yo Crypto Rock is a good one. Dapper Don, there's a whole bunch of great ones. Unstable Logic's another good one. Just to give a little bit of, a couple shout outs of some guys that I really like in this space. Crypto feels pretty good as well. And just, kind of sticking with your guns, and make sure that you guys also, obviously, if, you're new to the whole DeFi thing, you probably do not know what Telegram was. I know I wasn't really into it until I got into the entire DeFi space, but that is where a lot of this stuff is going on, is Telegram and Discord. Make sure you have those two apps, and make sure that you join all these Telegram groups. Make sure you join the Discord. Another thing, another little shameless plug, join my Telegram group, because that is where we have a bunch of smart people who talk a lot of projects. If you have any questions, DeFi related, if you have any questions project related or anything like that, jump over there. We have a lot of smart people, and we are open to helping anybody, whether you're a crypto noob or a crypto expert. We are open, have everybody there, and we are open to help everybody as well to find some of these gems in DeFi, because 90% of the projects in this space, unfortunately, guys, are scams. And I wish it wasn't that way, and I hope that one day in the future we'll have a little bit better software, some better detection, and we'll be able to spot these scams before everybody else invests. But as of right now, it is a brutal space. So we really have to do our own research. We really have to dig deeper into all these projects and not just look at the surface level, not just get dissuaded by all of these projects. High percentages of daily, you're making 15-16% daily. That is very tempting to a lot of people, especially new people who do not understand that this is all just money in, money out schemes, that they cannot pay this sustainably with their own funds. They're just paying out other people's funds to the people that were early. That is the final thing that I want to say in this video. I don't want to make this too long because I feel like I'm kind of going over and over again, but I really just want to drill this into your head. Know exactly what you're investing in. Know exactly how it works. Know where the funds are going, where the rewards are being drawn from. Know what they are putting into this contract, what is going out of this contract, what their plans are for the future. And a lot of that is speaking with the devs. A lot of that is just, doing your own research, looking at the white papers, looking at the audits and everything like that. If you guys ever have any questions, please feel free, message me, jump over into my Telegram group. We have a lot of smart guys that have a lot of very good opinions on these projects. Now, with that being said, I think that'll be all for this video. Please drop a comment if I missed anything, and also let me know if you guys have any other great tools to help spot out some of these rugs. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.